down one without start now. Start down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is November the 5th, and we're here today to work a little while longer on the lion quilt. So with me tonight, I have Pieces Loving Quilting. I have Courtney. I've got Tucker Nace of Tucker Sewing and Quilting. And I've also got Quilting Queen 22. Hold on. I want to make sure my phone was off. It was starting to blink. And Shelly, sorry, honey. Bird, squirrel, you know, having one of those moments. Tucker's rubbing off on me.
Right. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Absolutely, love bug. So with that being said, everyone, welcome to the chat. Yo, Patty G, hello. Good evening, Donna and Joe. Sandra K, hello, sweetheart. Joe said 13 minutes to blast off a little while ago. We were having a technical glitch, but it's been resolved. My microphone, Lord, my microphone did not work. Can you imagine going live without?
Oh my God.
What a hoot that would be. I do know sign language. Courtney would have to tell you what I'm saying. Shelly's telling everyone good evening. Everyone, I hope y'all had a blessed weekend so far. Awesome. Guess who Nancy is telling everyone hello. Shelly Clark, hello. Trey Joyner, hello. Donna, I made it to your chat on time. Absolutely. I'm finally having a chance. That is fab. Thank you. Hey, Heather. If you decide you want to join in, I think I sent you the link. If not, check with Court, and she has it as well to send to you, Donna Dixon. Yay. Katie D. Crafts, everyone can't stay but wanted to say hi, and I'll catch the replay. The replay is always there for all of us. Yep. So with that being said, Shelly, what are you working on tonight, sweetheart?
I'm quilting my horse head.
Ooh, can't wait to see the finished products. That's going to be fun. Hello, Vicky Lemire. Tucker, what are you working on? The magic product, the magic. Words are hard. They're still hard, you know. That COVID, I'm telling you.
No magic project here. I'm still working on this enchanting star quilt from yesterday.
And you know, I'm still going to be like jonesing for that. I'm going to be saying, you got to send me your picture of little steps along the way. I'm still going to be asking, you know?
Yep.
And that's what we're there for. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
Courtney, thank you for hanging your lion up. That way it gives us more of a visual effect.
I'm going to move the computer a little bit.
Yes, it must be moved 1 more centimeter to the left. I love you, girl. First time catching her live, Judy. Welcome, sweetheart. Amy C. Hello, everyone. Debt-free quilter girl. My minions wore me out today. I think I'll hang out in the chat for a bit before going to bed. You do you, boo. The door's always open for anyone that wants to join us. All you got to do is let me know in the chat, and I'll get you the link. I'm never going to put them back out publicly again. They'll always go via email or via private message. Courtney, you have Patty G. Perfect, Courtney, and thank you. You sent her the information. Good job. And I think we're off and running. Something different I opted to do today. I was chatting with a couple of my friends about FPP, and to clear off my work zone, since it's a little bit smaller, I've opted to go ahead and do what they told me. I went ahead and cut the pieces that I need for each of the sections, and I have 4 of them. I have 11, 12, 13, and 14, to where I'll be able to just streamline them just a little bit better. If I don't mess up, then we got that in. So I've got those done. I did get the head done right. The section that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 is up there. I've got let me see, where did I let off? 8, 9, and 10 is also done, and I spent this afternoon just going ahead and working some of my pieces. That way I'll lay them out before we end the live tonight and get these sewed in. I want to look at the numbers to make sure where I'm at, because I've been doing this on and off 24 through whatever the last one was. 20 through 25 for that section. And I'll be leaning on Courtney to add in the section 22 into 17 and 21. She's going to show me how to do that, because that's one, it looks like it's kind of like a Y seam. So I won't know until I get ready to piece that in. But I'm going to go ahead and do 11 through 14 as we're sitting here sewing and chatting. Feel free to ask us any questions. And I've already reached out to Delia and let her know I didn't get out of the house today. Just wasn't feeling my best yet. But her winnings will be going out on Monday or Tuesday. She told me to take my time. She's definitely not in any rush. She knows it's coming her way. Excuse me. I need a cough drop. Yeah, I've got him up here, honey. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm listening tonight, sir. Suffering from a cold. Shirley, I'm so sorry, honey. And hey, Nancy, everybody's chatting, and we're good to go and have a good party. Let's get this thing started. So.
Did we lose Donna?
Yeah, she froze. You just keep going, and if she pops off, she'll pop back in.
Tucker, I found my next pattern I want to do.
Oh, wow. What's that one called? Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. It's in a book from Claudia Clark Myers. It's called An Action for Piecing.
Okay.
We have to look into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that too. That's a really cool
Maybe
quilt.
we can
Yeah,
look
my
into
daughter
that.
my daughter works at a book packing company, and she saw this book go through and saw the quilt. She's like, Mom, can you make me this? I'm like, I don't know. Let me try.
Yep, that's all you can do.
Hi,
It made
everyone. We're back.
It's all right. We kept it going.
Yeah, Courtney messaged me. She says you're friend.
Yeah.
Back. Just keep chatting.
20 people, 20 people.
So if it keeps happening, just keep talking, because we'll be back.
Yeah,
Kids out playing
that's all
games
we do.
tonight.
You're Donna. This is my next pattern I want to do.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
Looks very hard.
But honey, you can do all things. Just remember that.
You can do it if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely.
I was always told growing up.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think that might be easier than the round one, like Tucker's doing.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
be doing that one. That's gonna be my first project out of the gate in January.
Yeah, I'll probably have to wait till January to start mine too.
Yeah, I've got to take my time and clear my plate just a tad bit.
And then you'll be halfway through it and you'll say, Tucker, can I just come up so you can show me how to do it?
I'll be like, Tucker, coming for a sleepover.
Yep.
Tell Mom I'm on my way. And we're
Right.
not gonna quit sewing until this baby's together. Hi, Teresa. And welcome, sweetheart. Honestly, I sound worse than I feel. Maybe.
Well, that's good. That means you're feeling better.
Absolutely. It's just this nagging cough, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know. You just get a little bit windy. At Donna and the guest, it's been super windy here and we lost power a few minutes ago. We're losing power, but it's from people playing stupid games. I like to call him Wendy the Witch, but I know where it's coming from. So let's let him play the games. I'm up for a challenge. So I've got this in. And now I'm just gonna flip it with the fabric on it because I didn't want to get on my fabric askew and then it'll be all jacked up. I know the next color I need is this one, so I'm just gonna do this and slide. And it's just gonna make it come together so much easier. Now, when I get to do the project that I'm doing with Tucker, I will not be stacking my colors like this, but I'm just trying it on the 4 long pieces because it was advised it'll make it streamlined just a little bit faster and more efficient tonight. So I said, well, sure, I'll give it a go. So here we go. We're doing it. And if something goes awry, I'll never do it again. That's how you learn, right?
Yep.
Try anything once, and if it works, we'll keep it up. How do you link your channel? She doesn't have an actual channel up and running yet, Trey, but thank you for asking. She will be coming onto the YouTube circuit. I'm working with her on that, and I'm just not sure when she's going to be able to muster and get that done, but it won't be till into January. And then we're going to have another YouTube channel up and running. She's testing the waters right now.
Yep, yep, yep.
Do what, love? Yeah, that is. She was in on my Bargello with me. And we had a fabulous time with it. Nancy Gus is telling you hello, sweetheart. Debt Free Quilter, everybody, Donna, I think you are hooked on FPP. I'm telling you what, I'm really enjoying it. I wasn't sure if I would, but I tell you what, I'm really liking it. I like the way the lines are really crisp, if that makes sense.
Precise points.
Absolutely. It looks really amazing when it's done. Do I like all the flips and the turns? Absolutely not. But it's part of the process. And life's a journey. You make the best of it, right?
That's
Yep.
right.
If you want it to be pretty, you put the work in. So the goal is, and they say I would never learn FPP. Huh. It's a blast, I tell you.
It is what you make it, darling.
Absolutely, baby. And I'm really enjoying it, to be honest.
I like it too, but I have to concentrate.
Mhm.
have to
Courtney,
be-
the colors in your lion are so vibrant, stunning.
Yes, that is actually the original first kit compared to Donna's. So
I think Amy saw them last night, babe. I'm not sure. We might have.
yeah, because we showed them last night, but we have some new ones in here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they could see the difference in them. I'm telling you what, they've really changed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the older one.
like yours had a
Mhm.
pocket. Mine doesn't have a pocket to put my color swatches.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh. I didn't know that,
This
love.
was back in 2015.
Right. Is that how long you've had that one?
I had it since 2018.
Okay.
It's just that at first I got frustrated with it and I put it away. And about 2 years after that, I've been asked by my best friend / sister of 32 years for another quilt for her daughter. And so I made that elephant.
Right.
And then that's when I was like switched back into it.
Makes sense, honey. I love the way that they're coming together. You know what I mean?
So the whole line probably won't fit on that entire wall behind me.
So
But it
you're
will,
not gonna have space.
You're a bit quiet there, Tucker.
I'm just over here getting as much done as possible. Don't worry, I'll get a little more warmed up as we go along.
Absolute, absolute.
When Donna's coffee kicks in, my internal coffee will kick in.
I love you.
Gotta keep it lively.
Absolute. Give them a reason to keep coming back, babe.
Right.
You never know what you'll see here.
Look at it all together.
Okay. Amy says, yes, I saw them last night, but seeing her line up on the wall, wow.
It's totally different when you can see it. I mean, I love that black. And I wanted to do mine just like the pattern, so I didn't jack it up, you know?
Yeah.
But seeing that black, I wish I would have took my blue and utilized it with the black. I think that would have really been like,
Be right back.
but I'm too far in now to change it. Donna, did you have a happy Halloween? I stayed at home this year, but I marked 35 years after trick-or-treated for the first time. I haven't been to another party in 3 years. Joe and I still fighting this COVID, so we couldn't even have the grandkids over this year. But they did pull up in the car and wave to us so we could, her mom, the mom, come up to the porch and got the candy and said, hey, you want to wave to your grandkid? Hey, you know, you don't want to get them sick, but you really miss being out with them.
Yeah.
So safety first. And when we're 100% recuperated, it's a shopping trip to make up for what we've missed, because this grandma don't like missing stuff.
This grandma don't either.
No. I am like, totally, I can't do this missing out, you know? Can't do it. I'm sorry, I was looking down, baby. Nancy Gus is telling you, hi, Tucker.
Hi.
And hi, Trey. I said that right.
Absolute, absolute.
This weird.
Do what? Ian's here.
Ian is.
Yes. My guy's in the house. Scared me to death last night.
Oh my gosh.
Good evening.
Good evening, love bug. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. How are y'all?
Amazing. How about you? Was it a good day or a busy, busy day?
Busy day.
I like-
Busy day.
Just playing catch up, I bet. Or get
sort
ahead.
of. Trying to get ahead is really what it was. Just trying to get ahead.
Oh man, I'm loving that quilt behind you.
Isn't it lovely?
Yes, it is.
I love it. This is one of my. I'm mad I never entered this one into a show. It's unfortunately aged out, but
Who says it is?
Yeah, I agree.
Have you
this
aged?
one,
Are you thinking it's aged out?
I don't have a label on this one.
It's still in it.
Yeah.
Put a label on it and do it.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
It's
what,
not finished
that is
until the.
gorgeous.
It's not finished until labels on it, so it's not finished. So I could
That's-
finish it this year.
That's right.
Right.
There you go.
And I'm telling you what, it's gorgeous. I love that.
Thank you. I love Crimson Tate fabric. This is her
Mhm.
line of fabric of pencils. I know the viewers at home cannot see it, but these are all pencils and pencil shavings. And my
Really?
quilter, my quilter went in and did some freehanding of pencils and pencil sharpeners, and it came out beautifully.
Well, just listen to me. Trust me. You want to enter that one, baby. Gorge.
I may have to do that.
Yeah. Gorge, gorge, gorge.
Thank you.
I'm so jelly belly. You're way ahead.
Yeah, you need to quit getting ahead. This is a little outrageous and
What
unfair.
are you talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Sure, I have no idea what you're talking
No, none.
about. None whatsoever.
You want to hear something totally funny though? You'll get a good kick out of this. Can
What's
I
that?
tell you, sucker? Because if he's the third one we're dreaming of, it's going to be hysterical.
Oh no, I know what he's doing.
Oh, then never mind. It won't be that funny.
Nope.
So you know his business, do you?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to know. I like the element of surprise. No,
He
I don't
only
want,
thinks he knows my business.
Uh-huh.
yeah. He's all up in your business.
I know what Becca knows.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And honestly, she could have told me last week. I just don't remember.
Oh no, you turned around and went la 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 la.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
okay.
Like a little kid in kindergarten.
Hey, it's okay. I needed to not be seeing nothing
Right.
because I want mine to be a funny one and a good one.
Yep. Well,
It's going to
it'll
be
a funny
fun.
coincidence, all right.
Do what?
I said it'll be a funny coincidence, all right.
Ian doesn't have kids to corral so he can sew. Shelley
That is
Clark.
correct. That is correct. No kids.
No kids as of yet. He may end up with a puppy. You never know.
Right. What I would love to do is get a golden retriever from like a rejected service animal and rejected by, they just didn't quite make the cut because service animals, they have to hit a really high standard and there are a
Yep.
lot that don't make it. And so I'd love to have one of because honestly, I want a dog that is well behaved. I can give it commands and it will follow those commands and whatnot. So
Absolute.
I used to
Not
have
good,
one.
but some of the work's done.
did you?
Yeah, they were great. I had a golden
Awesome.
retriever.
How cool is that?
Best dog I ever had.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
So what are you working on tonight, Ian?
I am working on a project that will be coming very soon.
Must be a secret.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to stand up and look down. Tucker,
Right,
He's the-
exactly.
look down,
Uh-huh.
Tucker. Can you read it?
I don't know. Can we zoom in on that? I don't.
Right, exactly, exactly. There might be a reason why the image is a little blown out in this
now we
area.
see. That's why you were late to the party. You just wanted
Actually,
to make
yeah,
sure
it
we
was.
couldn't look.
Partly that, and I was getting set up because wasn't quite set up for live tonight.
And that's okay, baby. I'm just glad you could join us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Always. The door is always open. I'm always down for a good time.
So
Ash
Donna
down.
has a question, not you, Donna, but Donna Dixon has a question for any of us to answer. Any recommendation for a good iron?
I haven't found the perfect iron, to be honest with you. I haven't. I have seen like Becca's. I have mine right now I've got a cordless one and I'm not really happy with it. I'm ready to send it back, to be honest, because if it doesn't land in that cradle just right, it's a steam fast. I go to reach for it and it's off. So I don't know. I love the quilt behind you, Tucker.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Kathleen,
It looks
Hattie, all
gorgeous.
Donna, Tucker, Courtney, Ian, Shelley, and everyone. Speaking of golden retrievers, I've seen the Air Bud franchise. Buddy played basketball, football, soccer, baseball, and volleyball. How cool is that? Ian, you could have zoomed in a little more so we could still see what you're doing.
Mhm.
I can't even lie to him. Because I just get there laughing and he knows I'm just pulling his chain.
Mhm.
I'm not a good fibber. But I'll try.
That,
I can
Donna.
read what you're saying. Let me make up something fictitious.
Right.
I just think we're all gonna have a splendid time.
Amy, I agree with you on the Parasonic iron, but I also have my Rowenta that I like too. Everybody thinks the steaming can steam my face.
I like yours, but I just don't have room for one.
They're pretty heavy, is the other thing.
Yeah.
But I still love my Parasonic iron because I can use it on the long arm if there's something that needs pressed a certain way and
Yeah.
it flipped the other way.
Makes sense.
Now, here's a question to keep the ball rolling for Courtney anyway. If you have a customer quilt and you're just doing an edge to edge and their seams are pressed in a million different directions,
Mm.
do you take the time and press like one seam is going in two different directions? It's not laying completely
Take
flat.
my time and make sure it lays flat completely. If
You
it means
do?
it needs to go. I'll look at the interjections of the other seams
Mhm.
to see which way it's supposed to be. Because
But
I don't want something twisted and then that computer messes it up. And I don't want
Mhm.
that
I mean,
unless the client tells me otherwise.
yeah, with mine, I'm sure Donna has an opinion on this too,
Mm.
but with mine, it depends on the severity of the problem. If it's just, a little where it's starting to turn under, I think that's fine because the vibration of the machine will just push that where it's supposed to. But if the whole quilt is like that, I look to try to find like the worst one that, my foot might get caught on, or I sort of think cat scratch as the machine is quilting, where I use my other hand to sort of maneuver that seam in the
Mhm.
right direction.
Absolute. What has been your worst quilt you've received?
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
It's probably safer that way.
Part of our
Yeah.
business.
You don't ever know who's watching.
Mhm.
Right.
You never know. Let me see. I had a good steam generator iron, but it wore out. Tried to replace it with the new one, doesn't work as well. I haven't found an iron like it. I love the Alyssa also, mostly like using the travel iron. Makes sense. The pick I send for Rowita, but it has issues. I still use it.
Mine was a newer version about 4 years ago. Of this big blue one back here. And
Right.
the iron, the water doesn't go inside the iron. It goes through this black cord that's hanging over here to the big tank up at the front.
Mhm.
Now, do you use like bottled distilled water?
Yes, if I don't want to, when I use the small ones. Like I have one coming, like Shelly's little travel iron.
I love my little travel iron. I have a little baby Alyssa, but I have a Walmart one that works just as well.
Mine died within 2 months,
Really?
even though I still unplugged it, turned it off, everything.
You did everything right and it still croaked?
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
I have a big shark iron, but I don't use it. It's in the cabinet.
And I'm just out here skimping it out with whatever Target has on sale.
Right.
The way irons are going out so fast, you know what I'm
They don't
saying?
make them like they
Not
used to.
made like they used to
Mhm.
be. And
Yep.
I can't see dropping big bucks on something and I'm gonna have to replace every couple months.
No.
Call me cheap, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as savvy.
Let me see.
Lisa McBayer is talking to you, Donna,
I'm sorry, I missed it.
in the chat. She just,
Donna, if anyone is interested, Houston is up 4-1. I don't know what that means.
World
don't-
Series for baseball.
Okay.
Oh.
Awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. I think the cheap ones are just as good anymore. I love a steam fast. Hi everyone in Zoom. Hi June, sweetheart. How are you tonight? What's your morning? Thank everyone for taking your time tonight and joining us so we can sit and chat and sew, and feel free to ask whatever questions you would like. Now's your chance. Ask the quilters. And Shelley, do you have a target date for when you want to kick your channel off, babe?
No.
Okay. Made by Pam. I like that. Made by Pam. That's cool.
I'm still trying to get my studio set up all the way for moving.
Absolutely. Slow and steady, girl.
Yep, that's the only way I can go.
Same. Amy, Kathleen, no, I'm working on my book. Box of the month right now. Cool. I got a $32 iron and it works great. Vicky, I agree. I buy the cheap as an iron you can buy because they last the longest, and that's probably very, very true. I
Yeah.
know we've spent as much as 100, 200 bucks on an iron, and within a couple weeks, maybe a couple months max, it's burned up and done. And I don't know if anybody that's going to buy a warranty on an iron.
No.
You go and tell them it doesn't work, but they're like, well, send it back. We'll give you a discount. Well, I don't want your product anymore, but thank you. Hey, five quilters. I found the arts and crafts supplies at Walmart, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. The fabrics are found at Joann's. Awesome. You can't beat that. I'm still straining my eyes, Ian, and I can't read a darn thing. Dang you.
I'm good.
You are
I'm
very
good like that.
You are amazing.
That's just wonderful.
I know, right? I needed to get like I don't know, my good readers out and really strain these old eyes.
Looks like I positioned everything just the right way.
Absolutely. And how unfair was that? I love to aggravate just a smidge. So you getting excited for your trip out here?
I am excited. I cannot wait for it.
It's gonna be a
It's gonna be,
blast.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
You will have the best time.
Yep.
And oh my gosh, they're starting to put lights down in DC, the holiday
they?
lights and stuff. So when you get here, like our area is really good about lighting up everything, like Thanksgiving night, you know?
Wow.
So you're going to be seeing a lot of them.
That's awesome. I'm excited
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah.
Made by Pam. I know that Donna and I are working on this line behind me. And Taco's working on his quilt behind him. Shelly's quilting her horse. And Ian's working on a special project. That's
His-
all.
That is correct.
Yeah. If he told us he'd have to kill us.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. And I want to wait until after December. I didn't beat this COVID for nothing.
Now, Ian, do you want to do some commission work for me and Donna?
No, thank you.
You can do
I
the
don't-
same quilt. Won't even have to change the pattern. Just do the same quilt.
No, I don't, that's my rule is I don't take commission work because it turns it into a job and I want
Yep.
this to remain a hobby.
Absolute. I get it. Marla, hello everyone. Still no sewing for me. I can't lift anything over 5 pounds on my arm. They did the heart cath on. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I think irons are a hit or miss. I hear great and horrible about most every brand. I'm not sure. There's so much quality control these days. Probably not. And you never really think about that. Who wants to stand there and turn an iron on and off? Put it in the cradle, let it cool, put it in the cradle. I never even thought about that till she said that. I'm originally from Virginia. I lived in Tennessee and North Carolina. Now I'm living in Georgia after 32 years. I moved because my father's job. How cool is that? And that's such a beautiful area.
It's been so long since I've done foundation paper piecing and I always blank on how to get it started again,
Okay, belly up, belly down.
right?
Absolute.
Takes me a few minutes to kind of, okay, all right, retrain the brain
Takes me a
again.
minute to get it too. Honest to goodness. I can sit there and once I do it a couple times, I'm like, oh, this is easy. But it's that first couple pieces.
Yep. And I attended when QuiltCon did their online QuiltCon together. I
Mhm.
attended a foundation paper piece class, and it was so helpful because she showed me like how to save material, all that kind of stuff. And then they locked us out of being able to get back to it. So I forget everything she told us to do.
Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, good. I just am frustrated because I'm like, there was a way that she did it that saved so much material, and now I can't remember what that was.
Oh, I hate the waste that's involved in it,
Mhm.
but it's kind of like the lesser of two evils. If I want it to
Right.
look amazing, I got to sacrifice the fabric for it.
Yep.
Is that tonight? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, I didn't realize. Don't forget to turn your clocks back tonight.
Mm.
So we will be on the right time for the videos tomorrow. Absolutely. And I honestly thank you for telling me. I go with my cell phone, so I think that automatically does it.
Yeah.
But the ones in the house, that's Joe's responsibility. I can't reach them, and I'm tall. I'm Shelley Clark. Ian, just remember to put the fabric on the back of the paper and you're good.
Mhm.
When you start first pressing head down and first piece down, then others are up. Absolutely. Yay, an extra hour. Hey, we can stay on all night then. No. What?
Very true.
Do you really want me to touch your
I
computer?
don't think
Honey, I will turn off anything you tell me. You gotta leave a note on it. God love the man.
he just wake me up.
He goes, just wake me up when you're done.
I think I need to change my needle.
I'm trying to follow the chat too. Let me see. Okay, I got that extra hour. LOL, I think about FPP like football. First one, I need touchdown, so it's face up. The rest are coming at me and they're facing up. Oh, cool. That's one way of doing it.
It's a good idea. I like that. Touchdown.
Yeah. I don't remember how that lady told us, Tucker, when we went to Virginia.
Mhm.
I don't remember how she said to do that, but you and I looked at her
I
because
don't think she did say.
we looked at her like, honestly, she meant well, but it was like she had 3 heads.
Yeah.
LOL. Okay, I got that. If my minions wake me up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm in trouble. Absolutely. My notifications are whacked the last week or so. They say a time that's way off on anyone else's. I'm with you on that. We can post one time that we're going live, and here it's like 4 hours later, and we've already been on and off.
Mhm.
So I'm thankful that we've got the replay.
Yeah.
Morning, all. Janet Johnson. I just love that lady. She's so sweet.
And Janet.
Okay.
Moldy Lasagna says, I'm going rogue, not turning my clocks back so I can be early to work on Monday for a change. LOL.
You do you, boo. That would be hysterical. Could you imagine showing up early?
Oh.
If I was still working, my boss would be like, get in your scrubs and get going. Get to work.
Yeah.
Camera's factory put it.
Yeah, he must be sewing something he doesn't want us to see. He is sharp as a tack, I'm telling you, because he knew we wanted to peek.
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
Do what, Lovey?
I said sorry about that. I actually when I jumped on the call, this happened moments after I jumped on. I started getting auroras, which is the first sign that I'm getting a migraine.
Oh, baby.
Thankfully those have gone away, but I'm starting to feel what I think might be a migraine coming on, and I just took some Excedrin to try and fight it off before it happens. I'm hoping I did it. We'll see.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry.
I
That's
hate
okay.
migraines.
I don't get them very often. So the first sign is always the auroras. And
Yeah.
when I see that, I'm like, uh-oh, this is bad.
Right. Absolutely.
So if I jump off suddenly, I apologize in advance.
It's okay. I totally get it. You do use, let me see. My first captain at the animal shelter told us if we weren't 15 minutes early, we were late. I can get that, you know?
Find everything except for what I'm looking for.
Well, babes,
I just need a new needle.
new needle.
Yeah,
I've got one for you. You got to just slip up here, love.
that's quite a drive for a needle.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Bring some quilts. We'll quilt tomorrow.
Mhm.
Long arms free now. I got 3 quilts done today.
That's good.
That was a lot of sewing, I'll tell you. Got them on and off and squared up. Now tomorrow's to get them bound up. And then
Benadryl. Sorry, I see Amy C in the chat says 2 Benadryl.
that'll
I've
help.
never heard of Benadryl for migraines.
It will help.
Shelly Clark says, I've had migraines for years. I don't get them anymore, but I do get the aurora or optical migraines with no pain. I have to stop what I'm doing because I can't see for half an hour. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. And the last time I had this, I never had the headache, but I definitely had the optical and it was fine after that. But I don't know. I need to start a journal or something to see if there's some patterns to it.
Absolute. It could be little triggers from lights or anything.
Mhm.
Or it could be from all the excitement of your pending trip.
Right, exactly. Yes, definitely that.
You know,
100%
that's it.
that.
That is 100%.
Yep.
I agree with that. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I am so happy you get to come in, baby.
I'm excited too that we're going to be able to sew on the So Sweet quilts together.
That is going to be like killer.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, how long? I think she said it was going to be a little bit longer than a normal, like an
Oh,
extended.
for sure.
But that's going to be sweet. I'm telling you. I never.
It's going to be so sweet. Ah.
You caught that, did ya?
I did catch it.
I've never saw them actually put together until like when I got my first kits, and Becca told me afterwards to go ahead and not kit but joined in on it. She goes, now you got to go start watch the videos of what they're going to look like, because I've watched you and her do them for quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I so want to see it, but yet I don't want to ruin the surprise. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
I'm like a kid at Christmas. I want to see it all come together. But every quilt's different, of course, which is the blessing.
I love how they come together. Like, it's so interesting to see, like, because I think I know what it's going to look like when it's all said and done, and then it happens and it's like, well, that's not what I saw happening.
It's not what you thought at all,
No,
but it's so amazing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because like I watch your videos and then I'm like, oh, so cool, you know?
hmm
And I watch yours before I do mine to make sure I'm doing them right. I'm like, I'm cheating there.
No, not at all. That's why I do those videos, is so that I can help people and yeah, I think it's
It's
I
a
think it's very
helper.
helpful. Yeah.
Salute.
Denny says what Tucker is working on is what he has behind him.
Yep.
'Cause she's asking again.
Yep. Here it is. I lose so much stuff, but thankfully it was right on top. It's the Enchanting Stars pattern.
I
by
love that.
Jacqueline Dijon. By Be Colorful, or Be Colorful Quilt Designs. And I'm almost done, thank goodness.
Now, if you would have given me that much hope, I'm sure I wouldn't have ordered it. You're making it sound so delightful.
I mean, it's a cool, fun pattern, but after a while it gets repetitive like anything else. But you know, a piece here and a piece there will get you through.
I can't. I just can't.
Mhm.
I love you.
Oh, love you too.
My mind was in the right frame right there.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear Joe in here? Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Right.
And I was. That's what's funny. I was like, what?
Quick and dirty, but keep it.
I know. But it was just too. That was a loaded one. I just.
One thing I need more light.
Yeah.
What's up?
Are you doing if I can say the word right, so please. Piazza?
Piazza, yes, I am doing Piazza. I have the colorway of San Marco. I love that one.
Tunnel, and I think Stephanie with Memoirs of Long Arm was a peach one.
I think so.
So,
Yep.
yeah,
I loved the reveal on Friday. That was so cool. Some really great designs.
Oh, so they've already revealed while we're still working on the clues.
For number 10,
Okay.
they revealed So Sweet, which is the fall of fall of 2021.
Okay.
Wait, is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, they revealed that one. And then we're still working on Piazza. So clue 4 for Piazza just came out. I was a couple of days behind on that one, but I got my video up, and then they're getting ready to start Village Green, which they said that they have 2 more colorways that they're going to be adding to it. So I'm excited to see what other 2 colorways. They just got back from Quilt Market in Houston, and so they needed to update what colorways they were going to add. So
Oh, cool.
I will
Yeah.
wait before I order that one and see what they are.
I can't wait to see what they end up adding. It's going to be really exciting.
Absolute. Shelley Clark's animated Jen Kingwell quilt, and it took 6 months. I agree with Tucker. Work on it a little each day, and eventually you'll get it done. Absolutely. PM says hello, Patty, and Kathleen says hi, Joe at Joe the Tech Guy. Hello, Joe. Not finding me funny tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Joe
I'm
must be
finding
tired.
myself just cracking in. Tis funny on my ends.
Joe must be tired.
He just can't hang. He doesn't, all this hard partying we all do. We're living the fast lane. I'm just ribbing him. What, babe? Teresa Louise, hello everyone and welcome. Love cotton cut mystery quilts. I'm on my 4th. Awesome.
Yeah, I gotta
Yes, your
catch
elk hunter buddy jumps in.
I had to catch up 3 and 4. But I can't do that without stuff.
Right.
I don't know if Ian has seen Stephanie and I have been doing ours.
I don't have a clue.
It looks
I
like he's in
have.
that mode.
I know, I'm trying to fight
I
off.
can tell you're like in that mode. You gotta
Well,
keep
it's
going.
it's that and trying to fight off this migraine at the same time, which is probably not the best decision for me, but I'm trying real hard. And yeah, no, I have, and it's what was your colorway again?
Natano and
Natana,
versus
that's right.
Peaches.
Yes, that's right. I've got to figure out, because I liked the little like educational sequence I did at the beginning of my first video for
I loved
Piazza.
it.
So I'm like wondering what Village Green is, and I'm going to dive into what it is and what the story is behind it, and see if I'm going to do comical like I did with So Sweet, or if I'm going to go educational like I did for Piazza.
I think you nailed it. I'm telling you,
Thank
that was
you.
amazing. And honestly, it was a good seller for me. I was just like, you made it fun.
Well, thank you.
You did.
I appreciate that.
Absolute love. Okay, I made it this far. I am entering Mombi mode, and I think I'm heading to bed. Good night, Heather, and thanks for staying up as late as you did.
Good night, Heather.
Honor to go to bed.
Night,
Janet
Heather.
Johnson, you need
Hi.
to lay down in a dark room before this gets a hold of you, Ian.
Nancy, so far she was on live on Friday. But
Who?
she's still in the process of healing. Sassy stuff.
Yeah, she did a short live.
Yeah.
She's got a ways to go. She's gonna get there.
We are still gonna do our cotton cuts, but we're gonna pre-record them and put them on both of our channels. So it's not too much work for her.
Tucker looks like he's just over this. He's like, I'm done. I'm done with these little pieces.
Well, I'm pulling the papers out, and for me, that's the worst part.
You have a brother for that.
He's in bed,
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
and he would murder me if I asked him to do something like that. And I
It
would like
pays well, you know.
I would like to continue living for at least the rest of the day.
So you said you were getting your license. So how far are you along in that journey? Just thinking about it or getting started?
I'm thinking about getting started.
It makes sense, babe. It's a process. You're PA, right?
Yeah.
I don't know their process there at all.
Well, you have to get your permit first. And the first time I took the test, the computer had a malfunction, and that set me off a little bit, because by then we were running around and my feet were hurting, and it was time to go home. So since then, we just haven't been back, and we were running around today again, and Mom said something about going, and we had too much to do here.
Right. Now, PA, do they make you do like the driving classes like they do here in Maryland? Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, in Maryland, you've got to do it's $600 to go to driver's ed per se. Then you've got to do 120 hours behind the wheel, signed off by a parent or guardian. And then you get a probation license for 6 months. And then you get your basic real license when you turn 18. Janet Johnson wants to know what you're working on.
Ellie, she's working on quilting her horse.
Right.
Hold it up real quick.
I've been trying to help hubby cut up the elk today. Did he get another one? Teresa Louise. I bet she is. She's our elk hunter. Shelley Clark Tucker, do you have stiletto, it helps with picking out those seams. The
I
paper.
have one. That horse is beautiful.
Shelley, you did amazing.
Oh, wow.
That is gorgeous.
That's really pretty.
It was fun.
Mhm. Oh,
Something different.
what was the question? I completely got sidetracked. Squirrel moment.
Squirrel.
Uh-huh.
It's stiletto.
Oh, I have one around here somewhere, but I just can't find it. There's so much stuff I can't find since I moved.
I know that feeling.
It's just, I don't know. I found things that I didn't even know I had, and the stuff that I know that I have, I can't find.
Right.
Makes sense.
Right.
Everybody's telling you, Shelley, that is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Tucker, yeah, I already got that. Back in the Middle Ages, when I was 16, I taught driver's ed in school as part of the curriculum. That was the good old days, wasn't it?
They taught it in high school when I was in high school.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, when my
I
kids
took mine
was,
during the summer.
yeah, when my kids was growing up, we had to do the driver's ed. We had to pay the fees and adhere to what the law was here in Maryland. And it was just, I'm glad we did now that we see and how they drive, you know, it really helped. They must take after their mother.
Mom taught me how to drive. And we did the self-taught way. But I didn't get my license until I was 18.
And it makes sense. I'm not being mean, but it's when you're ready, you know.
Mhm.
I don't think there's this golden age anymore. Like everybody says when you're 16, that's the main thing you got to do. No, it's
No.
not.
Some 16-year-olds are not ready for driving.
Yep.
I wasn't.
I think you know when you know.
Mhm.
And I
used
didn't need
say I
to.
was-
Right.
There was no reason for me to drive. So
But you've always lived like in the big cities, right?
yeah.
Yeah, like where we live, it's a hike just to get to the schoolhouse for the kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Teresa Louise says, no, it's the same elk, Donna. You have to let it hang a week or two.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
No, nothing about hunting, but I think that's cool.
Oh,
I
here's
guess
your-
they gotta like drain out or whatever it is.
I've never tried elk.
I'm telling you what, I would love to.
Janet Johnson says you have to be 17 here in Australia.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, West Virginia, it's 15 and 9 months. And those kids are no more ready than the man in the moon to be behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
believe me.
But
Never.
I forgot Shelley's there. But it's just it's fact. They're not ready.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where's my
We're
book?
still at 16 and you can get your permanent license.
Yeah.
At 14.
14.
Wow.
Jeez.
They're no, I just
In Kansas.
that's crazy. 14
Yeah.
years old and driving. Hell, most
That's
of them can't
scary.
even reach the foot
It's
pedal
only
yet.
school and back. That's it. Or you can get your farming license at 15.
That makes sense.
My nephew, which my husband's family has a farm out in the country, so
So they need a license to drive on a farm.
they don't really do it. But he got his so that he can help out with taking care of the kids.
Right.
He's-
I got ya. Yeah.
That
That just
he
anyway,
doesn't have
it's not
to
that-
have it. Grandpa lets them drive the tractor without it.
right. Makes sense.
Sheila says in Oklahoma, they do not teach driver's ed in school anymore.
Really?
And Janet says in Australia, you have to be 18 to drink.
Maryland's 21. I'm not sure about anybody else.
I'm
Everybody's 21.
Is it?
Yeah, everyone's 21. In fact, I've kind of, I honestly feel that the drinking age should be 18 and the driving age should be 21. They should reverse them because the a lot of times a younger person who has not experienced alcohol, whenever they go to college and they turn 21, they go hog wild with it.
Yep.
Because they don't know how it affects them and they don't, they go crazy with it.
Absolutely.
And I think if they had more experience with it before, they would get a lot more experience and be better able to handle. Does that make any sense?
It totally does. And honestly, if you can go fight for our country at 18 years old, let's be for real. That's just my personal opinion. And Joe says the same thing. If you can
Yeah.
fight for our country, for the love of God, let the kids,
Yep. Okay, I'm glad there's a couple of people that are saying that they agree that the two of them should be reversed. 21 for driver's license, 18 for alcohol, and
absolute.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not the only one that feels that way.
No,
I agree with
think-
you.
I just think that they need more experience so that they understand.
Mhm.
Because a lot of kids these days think it's okay
My
want to go crazy
Yep.
driving, then realizing, oh, I have a safe home to go and drink at and not drive. You know?
My parents let me it was small sips. It wasn't, they didn't give me like, here's a beer, whatever. Like
Right.
I got to experience it before I had outside experiences, and it was a controlled environment. And in France, they actually have, at least when I was there for a homestay, they had bottles of wine that were actually marketed for kids. They had very, very small amounts of alcohol. It was
Really?
Yeah, it's very, very small. It's not like the parents needed to be responsible with it because whatever. But I remember the bottle being like bright green and purple. It had clown faces on it. Like it
Oh,
was intended for kids, but it was very low alcohol content. I think you would need to drink like 5 or 6 bottles to feel anything. But
right. And it makes sense,
mhm,
And I'm with you on that. And my parents did the same thing
mhm.
because they wanted me to know what it tastes like and before I were outside.
Mhm.
Let me see. We got a
did
hot
the same with my
topic.
mother.
Let me see. I bet that would be so tasty, Teresa. Most can get them younger when you live on a farm.
Yeah.
It is legal to drink. My grandson was 16 in September. Here in Ohio, you get your temps at 15 and 5. Made by Pam. My daughter didn't get her license until she was 19. Janet Johnson, I agree. Ian, Amy C, I agree. Ian's so bright. Pam, she is still not the best driver. Sue Allen, I agree, especially if they served for a country. Absolutely. Let them have the dag beer. I can't say that word before they go fight. Absolutely. Wine coolers was my first drink. 2 of my kids didn't have a driver's license. One is 25 and the other is 34. Catch the rest of this tomorrow. Can't stay awake all night. June, thank you for joining us. I walked to the DMV at 17. The lady asked me if I knew how to drive. I told her yes. Since I was 12 out on the ranch, I took my test and got my license. How cool is that? And I could picture that out where you live. Not being mean. I think that's just sweet. Joe's little elk buddy.
So I think Teresa was talking about, what was it? Elk, deer?
Yeah, she goes elk hunting with her husband.
So when I worked at a theme park, um, one of my assignments was I was the technician for Santa Land. And we would have a break in the middle of the evening to have dinner and eat whatever we wanted and whatnot. And one day we all agreed to do kind of a potluck. And so everybody brought some stuff, and Mr. Santa himself brought in some chili for everyone. And we were all eating on the chili. And he was like, "Oh, does everybody find it good?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, this is so good. It's so yummy, delicious. Thank you so much." And he was like, "By the way, y'all are eating venison." And it was like, "Oh, okay, good to know."
Oh, awesome. I grew up on stuff like that because that's the way it was here where we live.
Mm-hmm.
We ate off the land per se. You're welcome. Wait a minute. You're welcome, love, to watch all of you. Thank you, sweetheart. Vicky Lemire, True June, 16 here in Cali, and I didn't mind. Let's see. It's just amazing what we learn.
Mhm.
That was back when I was in Idaho, didn't require you to take a driving test. Couldn't do that now.
Dawn says, Ian, dark chocolate helps realign the
Or
neurons to relieve the migraines.
Shoot, I need to get some dark chocolate.
do you
Do
have
they
it?
have that on Uber Eats?
Hey. Any trick-or-treating candy?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, son. We gotta hook you up. Is it letting up any, baby?
It's I'm fighting it off pretty hard. I'm doing okay.
All right.
We'll see how far it goes.
I don't want you going down on me.
You get the spots in front of your eyes?
I did a little while ago. They've left, and I'm
That's
hoping the
good.
Excedrin will kick in and hopefully I feel it like just behind here. And
Right.
I think I caught it in time where it'll be okay. I'm just
Right.
hoping. I'm waiting and seeing.
Now, is the doctor diagnosed you with migraines that they'd be able to give you one of the new migraine meds?
No,
Because
I've never
I was taking injections.
Yeah, I don't get them that often. Like, this is the first time I've had one in probably a year and a half. So I don't get them frequently enough, and I don't know what my triggers are.
Right. Yeah, the doctor started doing Botox. I thought he was nuts,
No, not at all. I had
They
a
did 'em up the
coworker.
back of my neck and
Mhm.
all around my temple area.
Yep.
And it's like a total game changer.
Yep, I had a coworker do that, and she would go in and get her monthly, I think they were monthly Botox shots. And I'm like, "Oh, you vain person, you." And she's like, "No, it's for a migraine." And it's like, "Oh, that's interesting."
And it really it works.
Mm-hmm.
Says oxygen therapy.
Really.
Mm-hmm. Try to breathe deep.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
My doctor said that migraines was causing my vertigo.
Mm.
Don Denny says, Ian, I watched your Instagram video on olive nail polish. Have you tried it yet?
Not yet. I haven't tried it yet. It's been a busy day, but I will get a chance to try it. And I'm very interested too, because I was telling them on the live, I would put on more nail polish more often if I had the time, because I have to block out like an hour of time to get everything worked on and do that.
What,
So
the
if
nail polish?
yeah, do the nail polish routine.
You need to use color straights.
Well, the Olive and
5
June just came.
minutes.
Yeah, Olive and June just came out with new polishes that dry in 1 minute. So
Yes.
I'm excited to try that and see what happens.
Makes sense. Favorite nail color?
Cerulean blue.
Oh, that is pretty. A seizure at the jail, the county. Yeah, it's just the county. It's not the prison.
Amy, I do have Benadryl. I'm afraid to take it, to be honest, because if I was to take it while we were on the live, I would literally be here for like, doing okay, and then suddenly
It's okay. We'll take care of you. And you know who would kick our butt for not taking care of you? Beck would be like, what the heck?
Yep. Absolutely.
How did you let this happen? You know better. You failed. You cannot be trusted.
Right, exactly.
Yep. She's had a hard day. She's just really, really tired with this
Yeah.
new puppy and all
Mhm.
plan and life and fighting off this. I'm calling it a cold. I don't know what it is. I think she just got a good dose of the crud that's going around.
Yeah.
She's tested negative, so it's not bad.
I'm glad. I'm definitely very glad.
Oh, absolute.
I can do this. I can do this. I sewed a piece wrong a moment ago. Had to rip it out and do it again.
Here, let me see it and I'll help you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Tucker, you're supposed to help me. You could have followed up with that.
I'm just here.
Uh-huh.
You all
He's in his
failed,
own little world over there.
you failed me, Tucker.
Well, I'll try. I'll do better.
All right. Mother, may I do better? Yes, you may. Let me see. I get Botox every 10 weeks all over my head, face and neck and shoulders. I'm allergic to most of the migraine medicines. I have intractable migraines, which means it never goes away. The Botox helps some, absolutely.
Hmm.
Though I can remember one time I got them and the doctor must have gotten too close here where the sides of my eyes are, because that seemed to be like a focal spot. And I kid you not, I ended up with 2 black eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Joe's like, now you got to go to work looking like that.
Everybody think Joe was beating up on you.
Oh, they know better. He's just so sweet and kind. But yeah. My kids, well, we know, honey, you're so vicious. Courtney, he says you're the mean one, not him. Do you believe it? No, she's giving you that Courtney look. Like, who in hell are you trying to kid? Guess who? LOL, Donna, you are good. Oh, bless your heart.
Amy says, Ian, you just don't know how bad your migraines can get, and you don't want to have it what I call put your head through the wall migraine. The faster you attack it, the better. And I totally agree with that.
Absolute.
Trying to see if I can, if it gets any worse, I'll jump on it some more. I literally had to go to, I was taking summer school in college, and I literally had to go into my class. I had to wear sunglasses. I was drinking Coke and it was like a 9 a.m. class. But I could not miss any days of that class. So I had to go in, but I did everything I could to try and take care of it.
Do you ever find that lights like in department stores trigger you?
I so
Fluorescence, yeah.
It's
So
the
one-
fluorescence will send me into a migraine if I'm in
Yeah.
there long.
I had a problem one day. It was, and I know what the trigger was that time. It was I was smelling colognes, and I had smelled a whole bunch of colognes because I was trying to find one that I liked. And the next day, it waited until the next day, but the next day I had a migraine.
Oh,
So I know what that I knew that trigger.
absolute.
Brenda Foley's in the house.
Hello, Brendan. Welcome, love bug.
Donna, how are you coming along? How many do you have done?
I am on my last piece, and then all I gotta do is lay them out and stitch them in.
Yep.
And
Good.
that'll get me up to 30 then. And then I won't touch this for the rest of the week because I've got my head will be clear by Monday that I can start my special projects.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll be calling each other on Monday saying, can you please help me? How did you sew this seam?
Yep. You know, when you twin it, you do the best you can.
Oh, yep, that's right.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Hey, well, if I would have known any better, I just would have made your block out of my fabric that I had to send you.
Oh, cool. See, I should have did that, but I didn't decide, and I'm still not locked in stone, to be honest.
Hmm.
You know, because I haven't even, like, I've got to get my envelopes opened up and stuff like that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So have you started?
No, I still have to do some other stuff. And I'm trying to debate what color background I want to do because some of the fabrics are going to give you a little bit of trouble.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Oh, uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to ask you guys because you have seen both, right?
Mhm.
Who has the ugliest is all I want to know. Please tell me I won the ugliest.
No.
No,
Really?
I don't even remember. Oh, I have them on my phone. Hang on.
Don't show me.
I'm not. I got to look through the pictures because I can't even remember.
Okay, let me see. At Donna and the crew, anyone paying attention, Houston just won the World Series.
That's
It's a good thing.
awesome.
Yes, thank you, they said. Red
Sweet.
lights would cause me migraines. What are you working on, Ian? A top secret mission, and if he told you, he'd have to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh, I don't.
You're trying to look down at him too, and I'm stretching my neck. You're looking down over the ledge there. How's it working out for you?
I can't.
Ian,
see.
look at him. Watch. Go ahead and do it again. That's what's too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Going like this.
Well, Amy C says, Tucker, did you give Ian the migraine?
Oh,
How in the world would
She
he give
said,
me a migraine?
with your name in big capital letters.
I
who
don't
did
know.
that? Amy C. Tucker. Yeah. No, not yet. Mine is the ugliest. Teresa Louise.
I think.
I'm
I
just
think.
biting at the bit. I didn't want to do anything yet until I was pretty clear-minded. So
Mhm,
the goal is this week.
mhm.
And I don't remember even our closeout time date, to be honest.
They all have to be done by the end of this month.
Is
Yep.
it the end?
Yep.
Like completely uploaded. It's gonna-
Oh, like A through Z, done.
Mhm,
Oh, gotcha.
mhm.
See, I sat in that last meeting and I really should have been in bed because I was sitting there like watching you all talk. I was seeing lips move and nothing was happening. And all I knew was when y'all were show and telling, Joe's going turn. Turn around. So it's gonna be fun.
Mhm,
I love a good time with y'all.
mhm.
I can't wait to find out what y'all are talking about.
We can't say or we'd have to kill you. But I'm telling you what, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care if I get in trouble. Good things are coming. Stay
Yep.
tuned for details.
Mhm.
That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
You'll be thankful we didn't tell you. You'll be like, oh, now I get it.
Yep. It'll all come together.
It will. It'll make a lot of sense.
One stitch at a time.
That's right.
How do I get in on this party?
It's too late for this year. We'll circle back next year and have a discussion.
Okay. I might want to wait to see what it is before I decide.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah,
You
it's
might.
kind of like pin the tail on the donkey. Somebody's gonna lose this game.
You might want to wait until
We'll
to find
try.
out about it.
And Brady's ain't got nothing on y'all. What is it? Quilting brunch. The Brady's ain't got nothing on y'all. Okay. I'll just say it will be funny, fun, and interesting. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so thankful and blessed to even have just been included. That's all I got.
Mhm.
Can't see under my presser foot.
You're gonna have to pick her up and take her, baby. She's not gonna go.
She's gonna squirt if I left her out.
Probably. She loves her daddy. Let me see. Who all is in on the secret? There must be what, like 20, 30, 40 of us? I don't know.
It's
This-
too many to count.
At this point, I don't know. I really can honestly say I don't know.
I agree.
We can't say more. Not yet.
Nope.
Love watching these lives. Great company while I sew. Absolutely. I think it's always funner when you can sew with friends. And I'm thankful and blessed that we all get to hang out. And it gives us a chance to get to know each other a little bit more too. Oh my God, Ian, you had me cracking up last night. I didn't see your message until after I was off, and I went to get in the shower and my phone was buzzing, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I
And I went on Instagram and you were still active, so I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
me, but you
Yep.
had.
I thought I was, because I sent it to you while you were live, and I was like, I wonder if she's going to open this live, and which is no big deal. It's no big deal that she didn't. I just thought it was
That would've been
hilarious.
hysterical. Oh my God. I told Beck about it today and she goes, well, did you at least check on him? And I said, I looked on Instagram and he was still on.
Right.
So unless he had his thing open. And she goes, well, let's hope he didn't have his thing open. And I was like, shut up, you're killing me.
'Tis what she proclaimed.
Yes. Donna, I was referring to you all down into the other boxes. It's kind of like the Brady Bunch where we're trying to do one of these. I'll look down first.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Kathleen. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Sure, if I actually get anything done, I was on a roll, but I've been at a dead stop for a few. I get it. Hanging with you, I get it. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all get to that point, honestly. And I'd be lying if I said we didn't.
Mhm.
So are these not coming together so stinking cute? I'll show you what I got done so far. Not that they're hooked in, because honestly, I probably won't hook them all in until tomorrow.
It's looking good, Donna.
I'm gonna like it.
That's pointy points.
I like the sharpness. I think
Yeah.
that was the selling factor.
Me too.
And it's giving me the warm up for Tucker's projects, what I'm gonna call it.
Uh-huh.
You know what happened and how I got locked into that? I was so sick and I was up in the emergency room and getting fluid. when you were on talking about that one. So I was like, oh, if I don't hit this button, I'm gonna forget what he was talking about. So I ordered it. And the next day my phone, I always look the next day. And Joe knows when I'm sick, I just do this spontaneous ordering. And I told him, I said, I ordered something off someone, but I couldn't remember. So he told our daughter, he goes, go into your mother's Amazon, then check her email and find out what the heck she ordered. And I started rolling. And she told me what it was, and I still had no clue. So I'm like, okay. I had to go in my channel history to find out whose channel I was on my phone and backtrack so I could find out what I ordered. Here was from yours. So I asked my daughter, I said, can you look at that and see if it comes with fabric? And she goes, Mom, I don't think it does, but I went ahead and ordered it for you. And I just started laughing. It is what it is, you know? Great day for me to spend in my she cave. She's raining outside when I got home, and sitting hubby's at work. Awesome. How is your lion going, Court?
It's going.
You don't sound so chipper tonight.
It's like playing with puzzles.
See what?
Playing with puzzles. And trying to find all the other missing puzzles.
Did you find all your pieces?
Yep.
Good, good, good. I'm loving that they are large pieces too. It moved on me. Hold on. They're larger pieces too. After my little ones with the itty bitty pieces, that lion looks fun. I'm enjoying the lion.
This is the itty bitty pieces that you have to fight for. And the seams.
And what number is that? That
110
okay, that's in the end.
to 118.
So you kind of jump off.
Well, this is when I was working before you asked me to put aside so that we can do this together.
But you
I was all over the place.
That's what I'm saying, because the pattern says you go 1 through 146.
This was when I first started.
And you were
I
learning.
didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, okay, got you. So do you know what you're doing now, love?
Yes, because I did the elephant and the wolf.
You've learned a lot since then.
Yeah.
Janet, you're right. These lives are super great and entertaining and keep us company. That's what it's all about. So, want to do the lion as well as the elephant. They're fun, I tell you.
Like I said,
I'll
if
tell you how
Donna
fun
does
when
the
I'm
elephant,
done
we'll
if I
all
do
do
it
it with her.
again, but
I really want to get Tula Pink's. It's not going to come out until next year, but her I think it's Everglow, the quilt kit that she's put out for that one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that one.
that's the one she was talking about at the quilt show, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Yep.
saw little clips that she was putting out. Now that is going to be off the hook amazing.
It is. It is. I'm super excited for it. I love the neons. I love how they look. I think it's gonna. I've done one of her quilt kits before, and Lord, that is. It takes longer to cut everything out than it does to actually put the quilt together. But I know what I'm getting myself into, and there's only one person to blame, and that's me. So
Right.
I'm
Did
going to be excited to do that.
Drop a price on it yet?
No. She did, but I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what the price
Yeah.
is.
I know I don't remember it at all. I remember seeing it and I know what you're
Mhm.
talking about. Let me see. What do you got, baby? Have a couple.
A whole bunch of them.
I only want a couple. Here, baby. Anybody want any animal crackers since we're working on lions?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Healthy treats.
Oh, my.
If Queen of dimensions FPP, it's gonna cost $500. It might. Yes, Everglow, the EPP kit, and the other one. Oh, it's EPP?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say,
The
I'm not
other
even
one.
gonna try that.
No, it's the other one. It's I'll pull up a picture. This isn't a great picture, but it's the one that looks like this.
Oh,
Yes.
that'd be gorgeous.
Mhm.
I love that one.
I do too. You have to
Yeah.
let me know when it becomes available.
It won't be until next year. Paducah, Hancock of Paducah has it on their website for pre-order, and it's $299.99.
Well worth it. That is pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is
I
mine.
s-
Okay.
I can't do that one. I cannot
The
do that
second
one.
edition, no. At least it's not gonna be that crazy, probably.
It's
Now, that's
beautiful.
solid too.
What is it?
Flip it back around. Let me see. I saw the butterfly.
Oh, I love that one.
Now, do you have the fabric for that?
I'm ordering the fabric kit. Next.
That's the way to do it.
Because I figured I found the pattern up where Beth works at. And so I went ahead and just bought it. And then I figured if I need it, when I'm ready, I could buy the kit without the pattern.
Oh, yeah. I'm all in April of 2023.
Yep.
I can't afford it. Too rich for my blood. Don Denny. There's certain ones that I'll drop money on, and there's some of them I'll live vicariously. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm a little miffed at Tula. Wait a minute. I'm trying to read it from my phone. It took a few months to get all the things for my granddaughter's quilt. She goes and releases this release on Night Moon and thinking it's Muggy needs to, my chat just jumped. Moon, and I'm thinking it's Muggy needs to be a reversible quilt. I had the second edition butterfly pattern, Courtney. I had the fabric, not the kit, but I've been considering just buying the kit. The kit doesn't come with the pattern, really.
Yeah.
You would think they would come together.
Right.
They did it for a while, but then they split it up. If I'm correct, but when I went to get this from KC Maker Studio up in Kansas City, they didn't have a kit. You can buy the fabric kit on Etsy or Fat Quarter Shop.
Shelley, didn't I
Yeah.
buy a butterfly kit up in PA?
I don't remember that. I remember the sunflower.
The sunflower. I'll have to look in my drawers. I swear to gosh, I think I bought a butterfly kit.
We watch a video over, you'll remember what you bought.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. And then I'll go into Heinz.
Right. You bought the sunflower kit and I just bought the pattern.
Okay.
But I there might have been a butterfly.
I really thought it was, but I'm really liking Tula's fabrics, and I'm loving the ombre now that I've seen it. Like when Becca was showing me firsthand, I was like, now that's really pretty how it all bleeds in together. Can I tell y'all, I think Lori Holt has done great patterns, but the new seed pack patterns are nearly $10 each. That's nearly $60 just for a full quilt pattern. I was blown away. Really? The pattern book, if I remember correctly, was $25. I'll buy a pattern book and then look through it, make sure it's what I want to do. If not, I pay it forward.
Nancy says, I'm thinking you got a butterfly.
I thought so too. Because if I did, I'm going to take that in December and that'll give me my project there.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm gonna do.
Something to do.
What I'm gonna take.
Do what, honey?
I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do or take. Didn't even decide yet.
I'm going to take my koalas and try to finish them. If you show up without something, I'll give you a koala or two to finish. I don't mind sharing the love.
I'll probably bring some quilts to do binding like I did at Tea's retreat.
Yeah. It's going to be a blast. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
I told Joe we won't need bail money, but we are in Pennsylvania, so you never know.
A lot more lenient.
Oh, he says things are more lenient in PA.
Well, there's a lot more back roads to run from the police from.
True.
Just remember, you don't know Becca if we do anything wrong because we
No.
don't want to risk her employment.
Right. Nope.
Don Denny just thinking paid $500. I'm just blown away. Anybody's going to pay $500 for EPP. That is outrageous. I would never pay that.
Nope.
Not in my sound mind. Now, COVID brain, I could have. Lord, and I've ordered several things. He's sitting here going, oh, yes, you have. Every day, something new's coming in the mail this week. Time I get sick, I don't know why I do it. I just order. And then we have a week or two of stuff that just shows up. And he's like, what did you bring in the other day? The great big, oh. I need more batting, right? You know how you've got the big rolls. They must have had a bamboo batting, great big rolls of it. It was the front door and it's on the porch. Yeah, I've probably got enough batting to last me like 6 months. We got bamboo, we've got all kinds. I haven't used bamboo yet, but it looks like it's going to be fun to work with.
Anybody else put in for Powerball tickets?
No, what's it up to?
1 billion.
Mm,
It was like 1.5.
Yeah,
billion.
it's
Really?
1.6 billion, I think. Friend of mine, apparently there's an app you can buy lottery tickets from, and you can also start a pool. So one of my
Really?
friends invited me to his pool on this app. So we all put in some money for it. So we'll see.
oh, how cool is that?
If I won the billion, then sure, why the hell not pay $500 for the EPP?
Absolute. Then there's just no reason you can't.
Right.
It's like, what?
Uh-oh. Amy C, it looks like your husband may be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Ooh, why?
She says, oh shoot, hubby was supposed to buy Powerball tickets today.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
When that happens.
Shoot, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off. I think it's getting worse.
It's
So I'm gonna
okay,
jump
baby.
off.
Listen, we love you. Go lay down.
Okay, will do. Thank you guys.
Thanks for joining, baby.
If it feel
Have a good
better.
evening. Thank you.
Feel
Appreciate it.
better. I'll prank you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, baby. He was a true trooper trying to muster through.
Yeah, I wouldn't try foundation paper piecing with the migraine.
No. More power to him. I couldn't have done it.
Mm-mm. I have to be quilted out or something. I'm staring here at my machine, looking at my quilt, the quilt backing that I got in Virginia with you and Becca.
Yeah,
I cannot figure out for the life of me what to put on my own quilt.
because it's one that once you do it, you don't want to, you want it right.
I know. I don't know. I don't, and I mean, it's like the dark blue mountains and trees and stuff like that. And I don't know whether to just put a wide open cross hatching on it or use my tree edge to edge, or I don't know.
Oh, the tree edge to edge.
Hmm.
Yeah, picture or show me.
Wait, let me turn the camera around. You're going to see my junk hole, but you know,
You know what? You're kind of,
Friends gotta
You'll
help
get
friends, right?
everyone watching the chat, you'll get a sneak peek of the tour or the studio. Don't turn
isn't it cool? Look at that. I would do trees. I'm not
The tree, yeah.
Huh. But this one, this quilt is, I mean, it's humongous. It goes from leader to leader. I think it's like 126 by 120, something
Mhm.
like that.
I love that.
Easy.
I would make enlarge the trees a bit, so you're not
Yeah.
taken away from that distraction.
And then at the top, it's lighter, and then it goes to medium and then dark. So I'm going to change the thread color 3 different times on the way down.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. let me
Yeah, I don't mind changing my thread colors. I'm like you. You've got me hooked on doing that now.
I do that too.
And I mean, this is only going on my queen bed, but me at night with my restless leg syndrome, the covers get all messed up.
That is gorgeous. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
I'm really loving that. Absolutely loving it.
Mhm. Well, then I guess the trees it is.
Absolute. You won't be
Don't
disappointed.
go small, but just go big enough
Yeah.
that your frame can fit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah,
So
this
I
is-
got the next piece up there. It's covering its mouth,
Be what?
its head. So underneath is his mouth.
Oh, okay. I was like,
This
that's
is the top of his head.
okay.
So I have 2 sections to make that straight line across.
Right. It's gonna be gorgeous, Courtney.
Thank you.
I
I'm,
can't wait to see
where
it.
I'm starting at is 59 to 68.
Now, did you check in with Nancy and see where she's at tonight?
You mean Patty?
Was it, yeah, Yo Patty, right?
She disappeared, so I don't know if she's still here.
Wait,
I'll be right back.
where did she stop last night? Do you remember? Because I don't want to lose
Sent me a
her.
picture to show her where 1, 2, 3, but I don't have the opportunity to show her where's 1 and where's 2. I can show her on there, but how to put it together.
Right. Yeah, I've got mine separated. I can show her if she's to that.
Yeah,
It,
she's asking
that
me to
fabric
show
is
her from a
awesome.
picture.
See why?
She's asking me to show from a picture.
Oh, okay. I would just circle it. You got one of those ink pens on your phone, right?
Yeah. I
Just
don't have the
circle it.
pen, but I can do it from my iPad.
Right. I thought you were doing that last night.
No, I ended up crashing about maybe 2 hours after Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I did some hexes last night
Oh,
with my brain needing to figure out a pattern, and I couldn't use my EQ8 for sure to know what it's going to be.
right.
Let's see. John, it's going to be 60 by 60.
Mhm.
And this one I am not putting a border on. So.
Now,
I'm gonna-
this is one you're gonna do in a quilt show, am I correct?
I
I
don't
thought
know
that's
at
what
this
you said.
moment.
Huh?
I don't know at this moment.
I thought you said you were.
I don't think so. But
Cause
this is-
that, I'm
yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
that's
but-
gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Is that gonna be backing?
It came with it.
That'll look really cool on the back.
I'm actually gonna do purple thread on the bottom and then figure out the top later. She's on her phone and she said I did one through 10 last night.
Okay.
Did you?
Did
the
she get 'em
concept?
all
That's the
joined?
main thing.
I wanna her, if she needs us, we're here.
Yeah.
Did you get them joined? That's the hard part. I'm here on my phone. I did 1 through 10 last night. Awesome.
Well, Donna, I think I'm soon gonna cut it off here.
Me too. I'm gonna join these up and then I'm gonna call it a night, which I've got one more row to hook it in and hope for the best.
I gotta call her tonight. I got a kid's birthday party tomorrow.
I have some filming to do.
You know what? We ought to do ours together.
Surprise them.
Yeah, with a twist.
Right.
Hey, that would be a way we could end them,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Huh?
We shall talk tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah, just text me.
hmm
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Well,
I honestly, what's gonna be funnier is if there's multiples.
Yep.
You're not finding the humor in it. I'm just like, and now it's too funny, you know?
Well, it's funny. I'm just like, hello.
You need a good night's rest, Lovey.
Huh. And then I lay down and I'm like, I can't sleep because my brain's going 50 miles an hour.
Right.
Then I'm
Gee.
like, what book can I read?
There's not a snowball's chance right now I can read a book. My mind's just like, I would read it and forget I read it. Hey, everyone, can you please give this late night crew a thumbs up? It would greatly be appreciated. Thank you, honey. I greatly appreciate it.
I said the problem I had was a quilters thing. We start usually in the upper left and go right.
Right.
That is true, but when you do FPP, it starts somewhere different.
Yeah, that's just like,
That's why when I told Donna at the beginning, because I wish I had started the way I taught her, is to go through from 1 on down, because that's the only way you're gonna get.
Yeah, I read the pattern. And then I was like, Courtney, where are you? You know?
Yeah.
She goes, well, I just jumped right in. I was like, oh. I was like, well, I'm gonna do it the way the directions say.
Well, I told you to
Be
do it
asking you.
in order of the pattern.
But I've had her pull her pattern off once today and like, okay, this does not look right when I'm laying it out. Show me, I want to see it on the paper side, not the front side.
Yep.
Okay.
Shelly, how's your quilting coming, lovey?
Need to see our starting spot.
I can't hear. She's muted or something.
Yes, because Patty wrote something in the chat.
Okay, let me see. The problem was, okay, Kathleen, oh, Amy, enjoy the evening. Good night, Amy. Remember daylight savings time, absolutely. I need to see our starting spot. Courtney held her lion up actual points to start. Okay, I'm going to show you mine. That'll make it easier because mine's not as far as Courtney's, and that'll show you where to join them. So give me a second to flip this seam, and then I'll walk you through it, Patty.
Yeah.
Makes it so much easier when it's broke down into small segments. It's kind of like how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time.
And that's why we're using Donna to do the segments for you guys.
Yep,
since
I want it broke down.
a long time ago.
Okay, let me get all this shut off here because I am not going to sew anymore tonight, but I will show you. Patty, hold on 1 second, love. And this I will not even press out until tomorrow, but this here's
She has
together
11
now.
and 12 done.
All right. Oh, man. The old lady bones. Patty, I'm going to write a little bit darker so you'll be able to see. Okay, this is going to be your one. I want to make sure you can see it. This is section 2. This is section 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. And this is 7. That way, as we're going along, Patty, take and look at this. Your number 1 is here. Then you're going to join your number 2 section. I'm trying to see.
She's gonna post it on mine or Donna's Facebook.
Okay, here it is. I put the black permanent marker, Patty. It's going to look like this. Is the way the front's going to come out. But if you look at it here, I've got it numbered 1, then number 2. You're going to join those 2 first, and then you're going to strip your seam. You're just going to get that paper off. Then you're going to add in number 3. Then you're going to go in sequence. You're going to add in number 4 to 5, and then you're going to add those together in. So I'm going to take a picture of this, and I will send that to you. Because I think breaking it down so you're going to be able to see it is going to make it so much easier. So give me just a second.
Shelly that is planning a channel, Janet, but we don't know when.
It's going to be after the first of the year. That makes it easier. Then I'm going to turn it over so she'll see both sides. Don't mind my mess here, but it gives you the gist. Let me flip that so you'll know. I took it upside down. Go figure. I'll really jack her up. Okay, let me flip this one. I don't know why I did that. Operator error, maybe. All right, Patty, do I have you on my messenger? Joe's calling it the COVID hangover. Patty G, let me see if I got you in my. Patty, check your messenger and tell me if you got what I just sent you. Then I'll know you've got it. And I wrote the numbers big enough that they should be helpful. Keyword should. But wait on her to answer me. I post in both Facebook pages tomorrow after I join 1 through 10. Yes, you're on my messenger. Check your messages, baby, and see if you got what I sent you. And that's going to make it easier. And then what I'll do is, as I'm adding sections in, I'll use the black highlighter, my black marker, and I'll write it in black. So it'll stand out more for you. I think that'll help. And then I'll also post it in my Facebook group, and Courtney can take the picture and post it over in hers. That way, if we're breaking it down into segments, it's a lot easier than following the book per se. So I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I think we're all just about like brain dead for the evening. I think Joe said there was like 50 in the chats, and I want to thank each and every one of you. It's a blessing to have you. We've got 3 thumbs up, so I'm not getting the thumbs up tonight, but that's okay. If you think of it, hit the thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like the content that we are putting out. We all greatly appreciate you joining us each and every week. Just subscribe to your channel. And thank you. And if there's anything we can do for you between now and the next live on this project, let us know. We'll be live next Friday night at 10 o'clock. And then next Saturday night at like 9:30 would be the goal, so that we can hit it easier. So thank you guys. God bless you. Have a fabulous Sunday tomorrow. We'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.